right, man, let's talk about Canelo. Munguia got some inside information on that, man, about what happened and what went down. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance. Get notifications we go live, or drop a video now. Some stuff you ain't gonna get on the street right here. Some behind the scenes stuff. For real about the negotiations and how all this gonna lay down or how all this gonna play down. So strap up real quick, strap your seatbelt up, and let me get to it. So I gotta get some clarifications on one thing, but I got y'all real quick. So I've been sitting on this information for a couple days, but glad I did, because then I could give y'all the better and a vivid picture, bigger and a vivid picture. So press conference next week. Most of y'all already know they announced the fight, like I told y'all they would. I think it was Friday. Okay. It says DAZN and Canelo Promotions are running the show. PBC and DAZN are only being used for pay-per-view distribution. They're only using them because of a TV deal. There's a rematch clause in the fight. I don't think anybody surprised by that. So the person told me if Canelo wins, there's a rematch. I think he meant if Canelo loses, but I'm gonna get clarifications on that. Okay. Eddie Hearn made the negotiations really hard. Every so sent Eddie Hearn to hell and did the whole negotiations with DAZN and Canelo Promotions. Then they told DAZN and PBC if they wanted to join in. Long story short, Canelo's gonna make more than $35 million. Now, so you wonder where DAZN come from? I think Canelo and DAZN had a lawsuit. If that doesn't, I think they might have a lawsuit. Let me look that up real quick. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. So I know Canelo had a lawsuit with somebody, but I know DAZN is Munguia's promoter. He's one half of Munguia's promoter. They share him with Golden Boy. I'm pretty sure Golden Boy tried to steal him at one point allegedly, and DAZN didn't let that happen. So for the most part, they cut PBC and Eddie Hearn out, and DAZN and Eddie Renasso, Canelo Promotions did the deal. So for the most part, people going around saying PBC still got Canelo and all that. For the most part, what happened was this: they just using them as a TV deal. That's it. They just using them for pay-per-view distribution. Allegedly, Canelo and DAZN did the whole thing, or Canelo Promotions and DAZN did the whole thing on their own, and PBC and them didn't really do much. They probably talked to the networks and say, cool. Canelo and Eddie said F everyone. Eddie was trying to make Berlanga and Munguia. That wasn't going to happen. It ain't nothing Eddie Hearn could do about that one. Renasso was trying to make that. Jaime would be making more than Benavidez to fight Canelo. So there you that's most of everything. So it's a rematch clause. I'm pretty sure he meant if Canelo lose. Also, Munguia getting more than Benavidez. I don't know if that's more than the 10 million Benavidez was set to get, or more than the 5 million Benavidez was set that he said he would take for the cheap. So I don't know. It's a great point. Don't really know. But nonetheless, man, very interesting. So for the most part, I'm not sure if Canelo will carry on with PBC, to be honest. After this fight, I know it said that they may go ahead and fight Benavidez or Charlo. We know probably more likely Charlo, because Canelo already told the media that he ain't fighting old buddy in this year, David Benavidez. So for the most part, they cut everybody out this deal. So it doesn't really surprise me. Eddie Hearn couldn't deliver what they wanted. That's not Eddie Hearn's fault at all. That's not Eddie Hearn's fault. DAZN simply didn't want to do the fight with Berlanga. They wanted the Munguia fight. in May, and for the most part, they just using the zone and and Amazon Prime and PBC is for a TV deal. So Canelo gonna make more than 35 million, you know, by cutting the promoters out for the most part. You know, Zafner is the promoter that he riding with. This will be on PBC. This will be on Amazon Prime pay-per-view, and it's gonna be on the Zone pay-per-view. So they're just using them for TV deals, I guess, because Jaime's affiliation with the Zone. Um, that's what I'm guessing. So at the end of the day, you know, everything is not, you know, pretty much sweet with PBC. And everything is not sweet with the Zone, but at some point he gonna need to deal with one of them, regardless. Unless he go to Top Rank or whatever. So at the end of the day, they had to hurry up and get this done. Time was running out. Uh, but for the most part, you know, Canelo gonna make more by, you know, basically just, you know, Canelo Promotions running the show. Um, and that is what it is. That is what it is. That is what it is. So, but yeah, everybody thinking it's peaches and cream that everybody thinking it's peaches and cream that you know, that with PBC and the Zone and Canelo, at some point they gonna have to smooth it over. That's what we will say. At some point, you know, he's gonna have to pick one of them unless, you know, another promotional company get involved. I don't think Zafner is big enough to pull it on his own. That's just my opinion on it. I don't think so. So, and that's to each his own. But for the most part, right now he gonna make more. He gonna make more than he did in the other deals. That's as simple as that. He gonna make more by, you know, basically cutting the promoters out and just using them for TV deals. So it seemed like it's Canelo and Zafner running the show. You know, and Oscar and them gonna try to sit there and act like they doing something, but they really not. They just TV deals. They just distribution pay-per-view deals. So, but then why wouldn't you use, you know, they platforms to boost you up or whatever? So, you know, Canelo didn't get what he really wanted was, you know, Berlanga and Charlo, but you know, he still got more than what he was looking for financially. You know, and I think, you know, for the most part, you know, he didn't want to fight another Mexican. So saying that he 100% came out on top on this deal, you know, shit, it ain't for certain. You know, he had to give a little, he had to compromise a little, but it looked like he came out financially still on top. But he didn't really want to fight Munguia next. He wanted to fight Jamal Charlo or Berlanga. You know, and that's what he wanted to do. And he didn't get that. So he had to fight Munguia. Got more money than he was looking for. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, long as his paper right, I mean, he get in there and fight Munguia. You know, I just think Canelo is really scared of passing the torch. He knew fighting some of them white fighters, you know, Smith, Plant, Saunders, um, Fielding, Ryder. He knew that he knew they really wasn't capable of he knew they wasn't capable of beating him and passing the torch. He knew it. He knew it. Let's keep it real. He knew it. He knew it. But now you fight Munguia, like Beaver beat him, but he knew Beaver wasn't popular enough to really take the torch from him and be a star. If Munguia beat him, if Benavidez beat him, he instantly gives him superstar status. He don't want to do that. He simply doesn't want to do that. And understandably so. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Peace.